Vern and the apps. Stupid Studios. App like you got some sense. Smash the like and subscribe button. We like it when you do that here at the App Stupid Studios and the App Stupid Podcast. At the bottom of the screen, you can see all the social media platforms that we are on. You're welcome to go ahead and join us on there for a much deeper conversation. Also, hit us up on the Cash App if you want to go ahead and fund the conversation, and we'd appreciate it at Cash App. Vern Dollaz. That's DOLLAZ. Talking to you today about an unfortunate story out of Lansing where Jeremy Fears Jr., the point guard at Michigan State, he was shot over the Christmas holiday. And that is very awful. And we pray for the recovery of everybody involved. Tom Izzo was shaken by everything. He said so as much to WILX in Lansing, Michigan. Izzo was saying that when he got the call on Christmas Eve, it shook him, and he hasn't left the phone, and he was calling Fears, and hopefully, like I said, they wanted him to be on the bench for the Indiana State game. And it was just an unfortunate situation that happened, and you hope the young man recovers very well. We'll go through what we know, what we don't know, and everything attached to the story in a quick 20-second break from an unofficial sponsor. KFC, try the $20 big box or the $20 fill-up box and the $9 big box. KFC, visit your local folks at the good KFC. Download the app or order online. Finger looking good, 11 herbs and spices. So, what we do know with the whole Jeremy Fears shooting is that his father confirmed that he got shot in the thigh. And this happened somewhere in Joliet, Illinois, because that's where he's from. He's from Joliet, Illinois. He was the former number one player in Illinois from 24/7 Sports. Like and subscribe those folks. The Joliet Police Department is still investigating. As of now, they don't have any leads or a motive why this happened. But the synopsis goes as this. Two people were shot around 3:44 a.m., an 18-year-old and a 19-year-old female at a house at the 300 block of St. Jude Avenue. The 19-year-old female was shot in the pelvis, and the 18-year-old male was shot in the thigh. So the police, because this is an ongoing investigation and they are still looking into the incidents that happened, they don't release names, but we can really draw lines in our mind who the 18-year-old male was. We don't know who the 19-year-old female was. We don't know why this happened, but we know that these two individuals were in a house when a man came through the front door, the gunman, and he opened fire. And then the two wounded individuals actually ran until they can get medical attention. So to the young woman who was wounded in the attack as well, prayers go out to you. Everything goes up to you. So we just want to make sure that we give you the most accurate information as the story moves and progresses. How will this affect Michigan State? We don't know. But we'll get into that dynamic with a quick 11-second break from another unofficial sponsor. Yes, if you need auto insurance, a car insurance, a life insurance, make sure you contact the good folks at VT Insurance Solutions. You can find them online, www.vtis2.com. Also, better rates, more choice, better service. All right. So if you go back and you look at Michigan State, and then we're getting into the basketball component now. So the basketball component, Michigan State is dead last in the Big Ten. They have games against Penn State on the 4th. They've got another game with Northwestern, currently the second best team in the Big Ten right now. Currently, they see them on the 7th. Then they have Illinois, which is currently the third best team in the Big Ten, followed by Rutgers, Minnesota, and Maryland. So out of those 3 games, they've got 3 home games, 3 away games. Now, currently, Michigan State is 7-2 at home, and they are 0-1 on the road. The road game that bothers you if you're a Michigan State fan is going to be Northwestern. They have to win that game. But Northwestern is playing some inspired basketball. They're usually really tough in the beginning. I would say another game that would bother you is Maryland, because Maryland is a team that plays up to their competition. Now, they are currently ranked 9th in the Big Ten, but that's not indicative of how they play. Shouldn't go ahead and look at that. But, I mean, that is worth discussing. Also, when you have an injury like Jeremy Fears Jr., it's about really getting minutes. It's not about detrimental pieces being gone. It's about substitutions and lateral substitutions to give guys some minutes. And so if you look down the roster, Jaden Akins is already carrying 30-plus minutes. Tyson Walker is already playing 30-something minutes. And then you have A.J. Haggard, and he's playing 25-plus minutes. I mean, you got to look to spread this thing around, because if you got guys playing deep minutes early, you run the risk of injuries. You run the risk of people getting hurt. Can Michigan State climb out of the cellar of the Big Ten? Yeah, they could. The good folks of Lansing, Michigan think so. I think so. I don't think that Izzo is in a bad spot. I just think it's unfortunate. And I think it's bad when you have a situation where a kid, he's back on campus. From what I hear and understand, he may have been at that game, Indiana State. He was at that game on Friday. But it's always heartbreaking when you see young people, things happen bad, and things could have took a turn for the worse. So thank God that he's alive and he's well in his condition. Praying for the recovery of the young woman who isn't getting enough press, who herself, she was shot in the pelvis. Wishing her a speedy recovery to the Fears family as well as also her. And, you know, Michigan State, is this going to be one of those good years where every year traditionally Izzo starts off where he takes the hardest teams up front, and by the time tournament time comes around, he's got those kids ready to play some really competitive basketball and turn out great performances. Is this one of those times? Is this one of those times? And the answer is undeniably, we don't know. So we'll keep an eye on that. We'll keep an eye on more Big Ten basketball. If you are a Michigan State fan, let us know what you think. As always, it's your boy Big Vern. Share, like, and subscribe to the videos. We like it when you do that, and I'm out.